Okay. Bonjour, guten Tag, wie geht's? Hola, ¿cómo estamos? Let me increase the volume here a little bit. Okay, so we're going to talk about darkness. Let's talk about lies, the way in which we lie. Big umbrella, darkness. Specifically, lies. The more you improve as a person, especially if you are doing a diet that cleanses your system, cleanses your body, cleanses your soul, the more you see things as they are clearly, and the less crap you take from others. Your level of light shines brighter. So, as I don't know, as if you've been following my channel, um, I haven't eaten like most people in 3 years. I chew my food, swallow the essence, the liquid, and spit out the meat. When you do a diet like that, if you ever seen the documentary Joe Joe Cross, his juicing diet, that is taking it to a level of not weeks but years. In any case, when you take on a diet like that, your system get, takes you to a level of like clarity, things you know, you knew at the mind level, but we're at cognitive dissonance. But with such a diet, you can no longer accept certain things. Lies, negativity. Lies are negativity. Lies are a form of darkness. Let's talk about ways in which we lie. Most people lie. Most beings lie. One, people lie by simply saying the exact opposite of what is true. Two, they twist it a little bit. Trying to think on top of my head because I didn't write anything down. But let's look at an example here. Actually, okay, it just came to me. There's also white lies, little lies aimed at pleasing people. Another example could be being politically correct, systematic lies. The system sanctions it. I mean, you go on and on about. Oh, yes. Another very important one is excuses. Excuses are lies. Defense system. Here, yes, here's another one. My memory is actually working better than before, so which means the fast is kicking in. If you've been watching me just about a month and a half ago, I would lose my short-term memory for a minute or so, and then it will come back. But this is it's a major improvement. Excuses are forms of lies. Excuses and defending. Let's focus on those two forms of lies. Defending oneself as a form of lie. Defending oneself when one knows one is not correct is an absolute lie, and that lie is part of the bigger system of darkness, negativity. Now, you might have seen these two I've seen these two another YouTube channel. But to give credit where credit's due here, this is called Darius Media Network. Darius, Darius Media Network. I watch everything. So, and then I pick from what I watch elements that I want to share with people. Okay, so as you watch this, you'll see that this guy's wife is just lying. I have no tolerance for lies. I have no tolerance. Whether it's for my brother, who recently lied about his place being too small to welcome his mother. That's a lie. Brother, third son. It's interesting. Book 5. Kombucha. The more vinegary it is, the more it cleanses the system. Strong. So this, and I don't know how he tolerates her. I couldn't tolerate a woman like this. But, at least he called her out on her lies. Are you going to lie now? Yeah, don't use the word excuses. You're lying. Keep it real. Because, listen, as long as you keep defending the lie, then that's what you get. You get more negativity. Let's listen in.
Contract we sign with each other, right? To have sex with anybody else. Right. So these urges that come, the contract we sign with each other, right? To have sex.
Okay, he said the contract we sign with each other.
Contract we sign with each other, right? To have sex with anybody else. Right. So these urges that come, I have to share them with the one person I decide to spend the rest of my life with. Right. So that brings me back to my soundbite. Okay. Right. I don't understand, and this is what we can discuss. As a woman, because I don't want to say it's a man versus woman thing, but a lot of women do complain, oh, my husband's always on me. Why is he always on me? Mm-hmm. If sex is going to be a chore for you that you don't really want to do, why do women constantly push monogamy on men? If you know that you don't want to have to deal with him all the time just wanting you, mm-hmm. Why do you push monogamy on him?
Well, who's to say I pushed anything on anybody?
Oh, God. Just right there, you shut the fudge up. Who's to say? What the hell? Bitch, shut up.
Well, we know that you pushed monogamy on me.
I pushed monogamy. I forced you to get married to me?
Time out. I didn't say you forced me to get married, but did you not say to me that you wanted to be engaged and you wanted to be married before you lived with me?
I want $1 billion. That don't mean I'm going to get it. I can want something, but not.
Right now, dodging the question.
Nobody pressed you.
Dodging the question. She's lying. She thinks she's being cute. I want $1 million. What did she say? Million, billion? I don't.
Yes, is that something I wanted? Yes, it was. But
you didn't impress me. Are you gonna lie now?
So you're gonna
people say, we talking about sex?
Are you going to lie now? Keep it real. You should have kept it real from the beginning. It's not, dude.
I lied to the people because we talking about sex. You're gonna lie now to the people?
DeVal. Knowing.
Come here, you didn't want monogamy?
Of course I did.
So then why are you?
Okay, finally, when you're pressed over and over, you answer the question.
That's not avoiding the question. I'm saying, does that mean
that's called lying, bitch?
I requested that you were going to deliver it. Like nobody pressed you for that.
Come on, you just
you didn't press him
and requested it. Do you not hear yourself?
I can make a request. Is the request going to be granted?
Am I not granting you monogamy?
Too much makeup.
Granting it to
so
you.
This is my question.
Always look at this. Look at your book.
This is my question. If you wanted monogamy,
okay,
why would you want monogamy if sex is a chore for you? That's the question. You're avoiding the question.
I'm not avoiding the question, but
she's lying. Well, if you are about to get married if you are, marriage is the same as any relationships, so it's not a big deal. People make this marriage thing a big deal. It's the same with any relationships. The only difference is you're sleeping with the person. So let's not make it look like it's something hugely different. It's not. Honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the best policy. Walk, there's a door. Give yourself the possibility for that person in that relationship to walk. Breathe.
First, you said women, or in general, me specifically, are pushing monogamy on somebody. Okay, yes, that's something that I wanted, but I didn't press you for it and be like, I'm a hold a gun to your head to propose to me. Also, let me finish. Also, I don't feel like I was adequately prepared for marriage. And I've said that before, because if I knew that marriage and monogamy was going to involve me trying to meet you where you were at sexually for years to come, then I probably would have reevaluated if I wanted to be monogamous anyway.
So that's fair, but we're not even talking about marriage. Let's even talk about dating, right?
Okay.
Two people are dating. Typically in society, who asks for exclusivity first, a woman or a man?
I would say a woman.
Thank you. That was my whole point. So you were going all over the place. If women...
She was going all over the place on purpose because she wanted to dodge the question.
Typically ask for exclusivity first. Then when they get exclusivity...
It's good. This guy focuses the question.
They say, he always on me. He always want to have sex. Why are we asking men for exclusivity if we do not want to participate in sex at the same level as men? We have to think about what that does to a man, and I don't think that's being that conversation is being had.
Okay, I agree, and that part I agree with. Yes,
the conversation is being had. It's been ignored.
That women are typically the ones that will ask for the exclusivity. I get that. Yes, but what I'm saying is, me as a woman,
no, you don't get it.
I don't think that I was necessarily prepared or in the mind.
The fact that she has like so much makeup on should be a clue.
And to know that, it's almost like once you get into it, then you're like, oh shoot, like this is what I'm going to have to do.
Then ask for a divorce. Let him go so he can find someone else.
Up with. Us speaking as 36-year-old people know that now. Had I known
36, should have had kids already.
That at 26,
I get that.
I would have to contend with that. Even in the dating realm, then it might have been something I would have reevaluated.
So now let's go back to what you asked me. You said to me you never pressured me to get married. In 2007, we were living together, right? You said you no longer wanted to live up with me and shack up with me because you wanted to be my wife, not my girl.
Right, because I wanted to know where the relationship was going.
That don't sound like pressure to you?
It sounds like me voicing where I see my life going.
Eyes rolling, she's lying.
Sounds like me saying this is what I would like. You can decide to meet.
That was a hard roll from left to right.
Meet me there.
Lying.
If not, we can reevaluate what exactly we're doing.
Okay.
Would I call it pressure per se? Not necessarily pressure.
I don't care what you call it. You're lying.
It is pressure. But you don't want to say it's pressure. What about being engaged?
You might have felt pressure.
What about being engaged?
Pressure behind it.
I said, we don't got to rush to get married. You said, I don't want to be engaged longer than a year. Is that not pressure?
Longer than you engaged, more than a year. Dude, that's a long time. A guy usually knows if he wants to marry a girl pretty quickly. So she's right. She's right, but still pressure.
That's me voicing my opinion about it.
Sounds like pressure to me. So you say you want to be engaged, I get engaged. You say you want to be married within a year. We do that. We get married, then you make it seem like sex is a chore to your husband. Once again, I ask.
Oh man, this guy is in heaven. Sex is a chore. Man, cleanse your system, bro. Wish I could get that. Like the lady says, sex is, she doesn't want to give it up. Man, I would sleep more every night. She takes 2 months to have sex with you. Shoot, that's 2 months of more sleep. Make no mistake about it, women want to have sex as much as men. Semen control. You have more energy. You have cleansing to do if you need sex that much.
Question: why do women who push forth monogamy on the man they're dating then get overwhelmed with that man who tries to provide that monogamy to you? Why do you get upset when we're trying to be what you want us to be? You don't want me to be with no one else, right? Right? I'm asking. This is a serious question.
Yeah,
you don't want me to be with no one else.
absolutely.
So if I decide that all this testosterone I have, I want to give to you, why is it so overwhelming now? This is what you asked for.
Again, 26 and 27-year-old Kadeen
Prefaced it with her head down. Defensive style. About to roll out the lies again.
was like, okay, here's the natural succession of life. You're graduating, you're working, you meet somebody, you guys are dating, you want children.
Yes.
I want children.
Yes.
We don't want to wait too long or too late to have children.
Yes.
Though now a lot of people are waiting until their 30s to have
Because you're
children.
stupid.
I understand why.
And we at that time felt like, well, we're doing everything in this natural succession that the forces that be have given us this timeline. However, I did not realize that after having children, after, career changes, all of the turbulences that we've been through in life, that was going to have a direct effect on my sex drive.
Whatever. Anyway, that's the video. There are many ways in which we lie. Being defensive, white lies to please people, being politically correct, being sneaky. I didn't mention that earlier. All of it are forms of negativity. They are forms of darkness. Tolerate no lies within yourself first. Because if you do not tolerate darkness, you do not tolerate lies within yourself, then you will not tolerate it from your relationships. Good luck on your journey back to source consciousness. Source speed.